Okay. Well, what is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys. We're going to be taking a look at the TCG version of Blazing Vortex, and it includes the new TCG exclusive archetype, the Warrock in Materiactors. Yeah. Alright, so why don't we go ahead, why don't we get through this. So first off is the Warrock Fortia. So level 4 Earth Attribute Warrior type monster, which I did predict this, and I'm shocked that it actually did come true. Which, I mean, to be fair, a lot of people could have easily saw that coming, just off of the images themselves. But if your Earth attributed, if your Earth Warrior monster battles after damage calculation, you can add one Warrock card from your deck to your hand, except for Warrock Fortia. Then all Warrock monsters you currently control gain 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. If this card is sent from your monster zone to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one level 5 or higher Warrock monster from your hand or deck. You only use each effect of Warrock Fortia once per turn. Then we have Warrock Gratos, level 4. Earth Attribute Warrior type monster. If an Earth Warrior monster is normal summoned to your side of the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent from your monster zone to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect, you can set some 1 level 5 or higher Warrock monster from your hand or deck. You can only use this effect of Warrock Gratos, Gratos once per turn. Warrock Skylar, level 6 Earth Attribute Warrior type monster, 2200 attack, 2200 defense. Gains 100 attack for each monster your opponent controls during a battle phase in which an Earth Warrior monster battles. Quick effect: you can target one level 5 or lower Warrior monster graveyard, so summon it all. Also, all Warrock monsters you currently control gain 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot attack directly with level 5 or lower monsters. You can only use this effect of Warrock Skylar once per turn. Warrock Orpris, level 5 Earth Attribute Warrior type monster, 2100 attack, 2100 defense. If you control no monsters or all monsters you control are warrior type, you can normal summon this card without tribute. If an Earth Warrior monster battles after damage calculation, you can send one Earth monster from your deck to the graveyard, except Earth Warrior monster, from your deck to graveyard, except for Warrock Ops. You can then all Warrock monsters you currently control gain 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. You only use this effect of Warrock Ops once per turn. And then the big guy, Warrock Basilios, level 8 Earth Attribute Warrior type monster, 2700 attack, 2700 defense. During the battle phase in which your Earth Warrior monsters battle, quick effect, you can activate this effect. This card can attack directly this turn. Also, all Warrock monsters you currently control gain 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. When this card is in your hand or graveyard, when your Earth Warrior monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card. But banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Warrock I'm gonna get his name right. Bash Elio once per turn. Field spell, Warrock Mountain. This card activates. You can add one Warrock monster from your deck to your hand. At the start of the battle phase, you can control no monsters, or all monsters you control are warrior. You can just summon one Warrock monster from your hand with a different name than the ones you control. If a Warrock monster would be destroyed in battle, you can send this card to graveyard instead. You only activate one Warrock Mountain per turn. We have Warrock Ordeal, continuous spell. You can only activate one Warrock Ordeal per turn. You only control one Warrock Ordeal. When this card is activated, place 3 counters on it. When a Warrock monster is destroyed by an opponent's monster by battle, destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to their graveyard, you can remove 1 counter from this card, and if you do, draw 1 card. If the last counter has been removed from this card, send it to the graveyard. Reinforcement of the army's troops. Continuous spell. When an attack is declared involving the warrior monster, you can special summon one level 4 or lower warrior monster from your hand. You only use this effect of reinforcement of the army's troops once per turn. And then we have the two Materiactor, Materiactor monsters. Materiactor got Giga Boros, a level rank 3 dark attribute dragon type monster. Exceed 500 attack, 500 defense. 2 or more level 3 monsters. Gains 500 attack and defense for each card in your hand. You can only use each of the card's following effects once per turn. You can detach one material from this card. Add one Materiactor monster from your deck to your hand as material. From your deck to this card as material. During your opponent's main phase or battle phase quick effect, you can add one card attached to this card to your hand. Then Materiactor Gigadra, level 3, Dark Attribute Dragon type monster, 1000 attack and defense. You can discard one card to summon one level. You can discard one card to summon one level 3 normal monster from your hand or deck. Or if you discard a normal monster to activate this effect, you can special summon one Mediator monster instead. You only use this effect of Mediator Gigadra once per turn. You can also summon monsters from your extra deck except for Exceed monsters. Okay, so I went through basically every card. So now let me just give my full opinion on this overall. So first off with the Warrock. It's not a bad archetype. Its problem, it wants to evolve itself in battle. Downside, it's a rare occasion most decks will let this go through battle. Now there are some benefits to having your cards being destroyed by your opponent's card effect. But a lot of that just revolves around getting to level 5 or higher. Now, I would completely crap on this deck if I could. Only thing is that I know starting off, just like a few other TCG exclusive archetypes as they started out, you start off with your bases, but the next couple of sets will lend you that support. Looking at Warrock and looking at the Materiactors, I can easily see that their starting lineup isn't fresh. A lot of it does need to come into the whole, we want to be Amazonists, but we aren't Amazonists. There are a lot of good key points to them. And I think, honestly, some of this can be splashable. However, you are locked behind Warrock when it comes to the power bonus. You're locked behind Warrock when it comes to a lot of the special summon. Being as that is, I do think the newer monsters look amazing in terms of their artwork. It's just I don't have an ever flow with this, unfortunately. And I think later on, when Lightning Overdrive comes out and have Konami spoiled that we will get a lot of those newer additional cards, and then that will be very beneficial overall. Hopefully, we get some more additional support to support them, especially dealing with effects outside of the battle phase. Maybe having some more spells and traps to assist them. Maybe there'd be something to where these counters can also be played around with as well. So, overall, I think it's a good step in the right direction. But let's give it some time. And before I get to the new Rhoda, we'll also talk about the other two monsters, which are so much of a level 3 game. It's not a rank 3 level 3 game. It's like tour guide, here you go. This will be great for Dragon and Dragon Link. The only thing is Dragon Link, if they do decide to use Gigadra, they're locked behind. I don't know. I see Toolbox level 3 decks using this. Let me correct that. Toolbox level 3. The way it can potentially be used is if they start using level 3 dragons to play around. But I don't see that. as of now. Later on, I definitely can see it. There are, I don't think we have too many normal monsters that are level 3 dragon, but I'm sure someone's going to look that up and then find ways to take advantage of it with Dragon Link, at least. And just remember that you are locked into Exceed summoning for the rest of the turn if you do try to benefit from Materia Gigadra's effect. But I think Materiactor. But Materiactor Gigaboros. Now that's another thing. This is gonna be real slashable. Tour guide and all that aligned and all the crazy shenanigans you can easily do with some cards like this. And I'm definitely sure we'll get some more Mediactor monsters later on that will help boost this up. Now, reinforcement of the army's troops. So this is something that Konami might have hinted to. A classic version of an old card, the reimagining of an old card everyone knows. I think this is the reimagining of a card everyone knows. And I think part of prosperity is the a card based on a classic card that everyone knows. I think that's literally what it is. And to be honest with you, it's okay. But it locks you in the battle phase. That is the only way you can get any benefits off of this, is that you have to go into battle phase. Which, if you combine this card with the Warrock, there might be some risk there. Combine this with, what is it? Amazoness. This would be a great pseudo setup for the Amazoness monsters and the Amazoness archetype. So, a lot of here and there's between the two. It's just that reinforcement of the army's troops. It's a big laugh. And I say it's a big laugh only because people were expecting this card to be Crossout Designator, and it's not. I don't know. I don't think Crossout Designator is going to be in this set, you guys. I honestly don't think it is. And that's unfortunate to say. Outside of everything, we basically have all the information that we practically needed to know. The only thing left is tomorrow's videos, I think, will be posted, and people will be actually opening products. If I were to grade the Warrock and the Materiactors now, I give them both a D. And then say, look into Lightning Overdrive TCG when it drops and see what the world premiere cards will be like for them there. Once that is all done and set, then we'll basically say, because I think at this point it's just going to be generic builds of this, maybe some splash with a lot of warrior support. You know, throw in some, what can we splash around? What is that monster's name? Not spell canceller. Oh, it's the one that can banish a spell and special summon itself. It's one of Jaden's cards. Spell Striker. There we go. Spell Striker. Goblinberg, Disaster Warrior, Marauding Captain, you know, some of that old school warrior support, you know, old school special summon support. Take advantage of that. Throw you in some rotas and stuff like that. You could probably build something a little different. But as of right now, it's just all smoke and mirror till later on. But I honestly say keep your hopes up if you're a fan of this. The artwork isn't too bad. It gives you like this feel of Amazoness with a bit of the Gladiator set, because just of the armor, and it's like, you know, how battle ready the Amazoness cards were. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the Warrock monsters. Are you excited? Are you ready to see some more? Let me know what you think of the Materiactor cards. The more I talk about these cards, the better I'm going to pronounce their name. So, let me know what you guys think of them. Let me know what you guys think of reinforcement of the army's troops. Let me know all that in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, as it helps the channel out tremendously. Hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button, so that way you guys can be informed when I do upload more content. In the description box below, of course, is all of my social media links, so you guys can interact with me there. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. HPJ, signing out. Take care.